So following up, this is video 2 on the Heavens Opened series. Okay, so I was talking just now that in Luke chapter 3 verse 21, when all the people were being baptized, Jesus was baptized too. And as he was praying, heaven was opened and the Holy Spirit descended on him in bodily form. Heaven opened, Holy Spirit came down. This is a clearly a tangible communication manifestation to us that God is willing to open the final frontier that divides humans and God, and that is you can see God. Heavens opened and the Holy Spirit descended on Jesus in the water like a dove, and the voice came from heaven, "You are my son." So when the heavens opened, Spirit came down. I'm just saying that if we don't have a heavens opened, Spirit won't come down upon us. Okay, so now we can argue that Spirit lives in us. That's correct. So after the redemptive act of Christ on the cross, the heavens have already opened. But you know what? Many Christians feel so lost. We are supposed to live in an era of open heaven. But all we got, a lot of times, of course, there are testimonies of answered prayers and things happening. In my case, I'm trying to evangelize, trying to make disciples, trying to be tested, trying to be witness for Christ, to experience the full power, Acts chapter 1 verse 8. I don't know of anything else that should stop me anymore. I know the theology. Both those charismatics have been baptized in the Holy Spirit. I speak in tongues and everything. Well, does it really matter? I don't know. Some of the most effective servants of God are those who don't speak in tongues. Fine. That's not the point. The point is that I do want to experience the heavens opened phenomenon. We know that the Spirit of God is living in us as redeemed people of God. But the bigger question now is whether that redemption hasn't failed. What blocked us is our lives. I mean, we just read that Ezekiel passage. Ezekiel lifted up his head by the river of Chebar among the exiles. He saw heavens opened and he saw visions of God. It's incredible. You see, once you catch a glimpse and see the visions of God, there is a transformational power. There's a transformative power immediately. I'm telling you, your Christianity will be so dull, boring, or be plain writing. You may make to heaven for sure. It will be plain and cloudy. They will never bring a revival. They will not be able to bring to see the harvest being reaped. We can't even sow seeds, let alone harvest seeds, because the atmosphere of our culture is so hostile. And yet we see nations with hostility having a revival. Iran, previously China, and still are, I suppose. There's so much conversions. Churches are thriving. Okay? They've seen the heavens open, I'm telling you. In their hardship, they saw it. That's why the sermon comes. We need to be tested, and it's good to be tested. It's good that we go through some hardship, and then we'll see the heavens opened. God doesn't just open heaven just like that. He opens heavens as when He sees fit, according to His sovereignty. But you know what? The time for America is now. We have to jump in the bandwagon, get in there, get a glimpse of that heavens opened, to begin to move in a way we've never seen before in this land, in our families, in our children. Awesome. This is video 2. I'll continue video 3 few hours time.